Hi, I'm Alan Jones, Executive Editor for Boating World Magazine. Today I'm aboard the Stingray 225 CR. I'm here with Bruce Hawkins, who's the Vice President of Marketing and Sales. How you doing, Bruce?
Good, Alan. Thanks.
Well, this is a great new Cuddy cabin here. I understand we have an all-new hull this year, don't we?
Yes, you do, in the 225.
What's it called?
It's a next generation ZP hull, and it's a 3 contact point with the water. So it's got some extensions built into the hull, and then when it's up on the pad, you've got the 3-point contact, giving you more stability, higher performance, better speeds.
Well, I tell you, the Stingrays always perform excellent, and I can't wait to get out on the water and try it out. Now, you have some new styling features here too, don't you, in the stern?
Yeah, starting with the transom, because as you enter the boat and you're walking in, we've gone with a step through, and we've done that in the past about 2 years now with any new models that we create. And as you step onto the extended swim platform, there's a walk through a pad that you just remove. It's easily removed. And then you've got a starboard non-skid walkway, a companionway that brings you into the cockpit. The other feature is you pull the center seat, has a Velcroed apparatus cushion on it, and you just step right in. So you're protecting the cushion as you walk into the boat. When all the occupants are in, you just put the fillers back.
Right. I think I spend half the time cleaning up people's footprints
right.
off the upholstery. That's a great feature. And I see we have some great features here in the cockpit too. Tell me about the Helm.
We've done a couple of things. It's an all-new dash pod. You can see that one of the big features that the dealers have complimented us on is the one instrument with the 4 indicators included in it. It's a Faria instrument package. They're stainless steel bezels. This one has a complete stainless steel package on the boat. But the 4 gauges you can see you've got your fuel and your volts, your temp, and so forth, all integrated into one. Stainless steel wheel, and this one has the tilt wheel available. We've put the remote stereo. It's an MB Quart stereo, and it's got the stereos tucked away down below out of the weather, the moisture.
More power too, doesn't it?
More power. We've gone to 100-watt speakers. About a year ago we were at 50-watt speakers, so we went to higher wattage, higher end stereo, and then you get less distortion. You can really crank up the music if you want to in the boat.
Well, I tell you, I love the vents in here too. I think every boat should have them, especially because your windshields are so effective.
Yeah, we went to the vents. We've had the vents for a number of years, and you find them on our larger boats, the bigger boats. But on a hot summer day, it's a nice day today, but on a real hot day, and you're running the boat down the waterway, it's a great feature to have, and they're very simple to use, as you probably know. But it's just an in-out and a quarter-turn twist, and you've got the vent open, fresh air coming in.
Well, I noticed it's really easy to do anchoring duties on this boat too. Tell me about that.
Yeah, this is a takeoff. If you recall the 250, we came out with a 250 CR, a much bigger boat than this one. This one's 22 feet 11 inches, so we've got the 25 is right at 25 inches or 25 feet. And it has the integrated steps. On that boat, it has 3 steps that take you up to the foredeck and onto the bow. This one is 2, but it's the same concept. We used to have, if you remember, on the smaller Cuddies or the earlier Cuddies, I should say, a swing away step.
Right.
You pulled out from underneath, swing around, and it was a 1 step up. But this really makes it nice. The other thing that this does, that if you're sitting at the dock, obviously we don't recommend it when you're running, but it gives us a place for someone else to sit. We found that out when somebody was sitting at the dock and they went up to the boat and sat down in the top seat, so to speak, when we were sitting at the dock in the evening or something, or sharing a cocktail. So it kind of came as another feature that we hadn't realized at the time when we designed it.
Well, I like what you did with the foredeck too. You have the non-skid here in the center, but I love this new rail here.
The rail is kind of a compromise. If you recall the 220 we used to have, the 220 was a higher rail, and the 220 I'm talking about, we had a CS version, a CX version, and we had a 220 bow rider version. But as we changed, or as we improved the Cuddy, we went away from the higher bow rail, and we still wanted to keep the sleek design, and one way of doing it was and still have a bow rail that's there if you need it.
Right.
So we came down in size, and we felt like we hit a compromise, happy medium there for the bow rail.
Really looks great. I already snuck a look at the cabin here, and there's plenty of room for me, and I think you could even, a basketball player might even fit in there, a lot of room.
Yeah, it is. It's also got quite a bit of features in the cabin, housed in the cabin. There's a seat, opposing seat on the starboard side once you get in the cabin, and that can be converted to a V-berth. You raise it up, there's a couple of braces that go underneath, and pretty quickly you can change it into a V-berth. Or if somebody wants to just get out of the weather, or they want to not be part of the group on deck, they can go down below for a few minutes. It does have a sink that's built in with a 17-gallon freshwater tank. We've got also a porta potty down below, obviously, and then we also have a stove that's portable, so you can take it out on deck.
So that would qualify this for a second home exemption, right?
Absolutely.
Great. Outstanding. Use all the help I can get on that regard. Now, Bruce, this is a feature I don't point out a lot on boats, but I was just blown away by the room you have in the engine compartment for a shade tree mechanics being able to get in there and actually work in the engine. Can you show it to me?
Yeah, you can get lost in our engine compartment. One of the first features, just quickly, is it's got a latch. It's like a hood latch on your car, and it's very easy to pop the hood, so to speak, pop the latch. Once you get in, you can see you've got cavernous storage on both sides. We have a table that mounts fore and aft, so it's stored away in its own storage with the pedestal. The other thing you have is these boards that you see down below that are carpeted. Those will lay down for servicing. So right now they're up to keep things out of the bilge, and then when you don't want to use them, you just put them back up for the storage.
Well, fantastic. Great new Cuddy, Bruce. Thanks for showing it to me.
You bet. Thanks, Al.
Just finished testing the Stingray 225 CR. This is a Cuddy cabin with an attitude. I'll tell you what, Stingray always comes out with really hot boats, and Al Fink's latest is no exception. It's powered by the Volvo Penta 5.0 GXI, and it's got the new third generation Z-plane hull. Now, where this is different is it adds 3 points of contact instead of 1 like normal, and this gives it additional stability. So even if you're going really fast, it stays level. You don't do any chine walking. Really a nice smooth ride, even at wide open throttle. We got on plane in a really quick 3.5 seconds, and 0 to 30 was in 7.3 seconds, which is really fast. Top speed on Stingrays is consistently 6-7 miles an hour, even more above normal for what you'd see of this type of boat. And this was no exception. We got a top speed of 56 miles an hour plus. And not only that, its corner is really nice too. You crank it in the corner, very un-Cuddy-like, I'll tell you what. So you get a great weekend package, still lots of performance, and even looks great. For more information on the Stingray 225 CR and other great boats, go to boatingworld.com. I'm Alan Jones, and we'll see you out on the water.